Hi, I'm Matt Gabler, State Representative for the 75th District in Elk and Clearfield counties, and I'm here with Secretary of Agriculture George Grieg. Secretary Grieg, thanks so much for being here with us, and thanks for taking the opportunity to show us what Pennsylvania agriculture is all about.
Thanks for coming to the Pennsylvania Farm Show.
Well, this has been just such a great week, and I'm really excited to be here with you and to talk to you and to thank you for the support that you've given over the past 4 years for showing that Pennsylvania agriculture takes so many forms. And you're from Crawford County, right?
Yes, yep.
And so in the northwestern part of the state, we know that agriculture can look like cornfields, it can look like dairy farms, which I know you're very close with, but also the timber industry, and we're here at the Woodmobile booth. And I just wanted to thank you for what you've done to advocate all of the forms of agriculture in our state, and was interested in your perspective on what you've seen over the past 4 years as far as how that works.
Well, I know that, like you mentioned, Pennsylvania it is the hardwood capital of the world. So we do a lot of hardwood manufacturing and in a lot of areas. I know that Pennsylvania exports $1.7 billion worth of hardwood and wood products. So I was in China earlier this year and renewed some of the contacts of the people who are actually purchasing hardwood from Pennsylvania.
And I understand the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture does a lot to help with the Pennsylvania brand name. So when you were in China, did you find that there was recognition of Pennsylvania hardwoods as being a quality product?
Yes, they are, both in food and in wood products. They know that because Pennsylvania has we have a very good reputation for food safety, and in China that's not so much. So we were able to get some export opportunities because of our reputation and because of our reputation for quality products and wood products.
That's great. Now, I'm interested in your background as a farmer from Crawford County. What has that experience meant to you as you've taken that boots on the ground experience and brought it to the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture and been able to work for 4 years as the agricultural leader in our state? Could you share with us some of the things that you've learned about Pennsylvania agriculture that would be important for Pennsylvanians to know?
Well, when I got here, I said I wanted to work on marketing because, I think that we do a great job at producing. Farmers do a great job at producing everything we produce, but we do a poor job at marketing. So that's why I was happy to see that the legislature worked with us and got PA Preferred signed into law. So that is now the permanent branding program for Pennsylvania products, which gets all of the small businesses online, all the value-added businesses, because before that, they were every time that administration changed, so would the label, so would the trademark. It was PA Preferred, but before that it was Simply Delicious. Before that it was something else. And so I know that labeling is one of the biggest expenses of a small business. So now that they know that PA Preferred is going to be here to stay, they have all signed on. So we have about last time I checked, we've had over 1,200 PA Preferred members, small businesses that use the PA Preferred trademark. And that has been great for the local communities, because when people buy local, the money stays in local communities and supports the local farmers.
Well, and I think that is huge, and it's been really educational for me over the past 6 years to learn from small businesses, from farmers in the 75th District. What does a dairy operation look like? What do other farms look like? What does the timber industry look like? What is it to be out there harvesting timber? And to be able to take those products and get them to market is so important, and I know you've been a great leader on that. As we wrap up our interview here at the Farm Show, I just wanted to ask, what are some of your favorite foods that you've experienced this week? In agriculture, food, I mean, that's where it all ends up. So why don't you share with us some of the great foods that we have here at the Pennsylvania Farm Show in Harrisburg?
We've talked about dairy. Dairy is the largest part of agriculture in Pennsylvania. We're fifth in the nation in dairy products. So milkshakes is a good example
Absolutely.
of that.
I've had too many of those.
Yeah, milkshakes and cheese cubes. I love both of those, but I also have eaten my share of the beef brisket over here. So that I would say that milkshakes by far, and mushrooms. I'm a sucker for mushrooms. I like the mushrooms. So and Pennsylvania leads the nation in mushroom production also.
And that pretty much ties together both ends of the
Yeah,
state from northwest to southeast, right?
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
great.
That's what we're trying to do. So.
Well, Pennsylvania is a great state. We are so blessed here in Pennsylvania to have such a strong agricultural industry, and so blessed to have this wonderful farm show. And with you at the helm, it really has just been phenomenal. So, Secretary Grieg, I want to thank you for the hard work that you've done. It's really been a pleasure working with you, and I want to let you know that you're always welcome in the 75th District, and we'll look forward to seeing you out on the farm.
Thank you for your support of agriculture.
Absolutely, my pleasure.